Sub traders, accountability. I'm going to talk about what's going right and wrong in my own trading. This is something that no trading influencer really does. I'm going to do it, and that's coming out and being transparent about issues and struggles in trading. At the moment, I am having a winning month in July. You're not going to see this until August. Pretty decent month, but it could be going so much better. So we're going to talk about it. Welcome in, much love, fam. Trav here. And what I'm excellent at, I am excellent at creating strategies, computer backtesting, and creating systems that are profitable. And that's really what I promote in terms of teaching. The truth is, it's not always what I practice. I often go rogue, and a lot of the time it hurts me. So why do I do it? I mean, there's a lot of beliefs that I have. I will say that as the years have passed, because of all the computer testing and systems I've developed, I have a pretty good idea of what has edge and what doesn't have edge. I have a good idea of what strategies work. The general direction of the market, I'm excellent at, and have so many advantages, and that's why I'm still up nicely on the month, despite doing so much fucked up shit. So the first thing that I'm doing, and I'm hoping I never do this again, I'm trying to never do this again, but as any kind of phone trading or chart trading, I was able to get off it for some number of months last year, maybe half the year, but I got back into it, and it just ruins my life. It leads to me laying here in this guest bed at night until 1 a.m., like looking at the charts, just going through chart. And yeah, okay, I'll have so many more chart hours because of doing that. That's awesome. But I'll be driving and pull out my phone and look at charts. And it's a single greatest risk to my life. And what happens is, in theory, okay, I have more availability. I'm able to catch the bottom here or like see something happen. But the reality is I end up way over trading, overreacting, over risking, and make my stop too tight on this tiny little device and get stopped out. So, I don't know how it'll appear in August, but there was a major bottom in Bitcoin at like 54,000. I don't know what the ETH low was, and I caught the bottom with huge size, but I just made my stop too tight. And then I was up all night, and then I got stopped out barely around break even, went around for tens of thousands of dollars. And the next day I fucked it up and overtraded and wasn't able to get back my position back in. Mostly because I didn't get good sleep. I got like 5 hours of shitty sleep. So the most important thing that I'm working on right now is never phone trading and never phone charting, and making sure I have the evenings to get good sleep. Because all the times when there's a good entry at night or something like that, the sleep just fucks up my decision making. And anytime I'm on a tour just distracted and a position's going against me and I cut it early, almost always hurts me in some significant way. So I need to not do that. What else can I say here? I mean, that's a big thing. I have a tendency to. So yeah, I'm 3 or 4 days now, and in the past I haven't had weed in 5 years, no alcohol in 5 years, no caffeine in 5 years. I'm really good at quitting things, so I should be able to quit that. Just the phone charting, phone trading, only do it from the computer. So when I'm off, I'm off. That's really good. Another thing that's been a huge negative for me is just oversizing and over risking, and just a desire to make money faster, where I have a system which is amazing, but it's like kind of slow, it takes all year. And I want to make $10,000 this month. I want to make 20 grand this month. So I end up making the position too large and then making the stop loss too tight. And then since the stop loss is too tight, it's just not even the same trade. And then I don't even know what my edge is at this point. I have the directional edge, but that's about it. And then there's some retracement that shakes me out. And it's like, I end up with nothing, instead of, if I just stuck with the system, I would have made something, right? So That's been happening. And yeah, I'd say what's really positive though is getting a lot more computer back testing, so I'm a lot more confident in knowing what works. Even I'm up despite making a lot of mistakes, and the potential, like, I could be up easily 20 grand, 30 grand this month if I had traded just a little bit better. I could also be down, so I'm grateful that I'm up despite all that. And what else can we say here? Something that's been really positive is for a couple years I was relying on trading and my savings, and I found that to be a lot more stressful. Where I imagine, like, if I lose my money, I lose my lifestyle. That was super stressful, and to combat that, I started a couple businesses. One of them is selling my trading system, not selling my discretionary trading. I wouldn't want to sell that, but I feel good selling my trading system. But what's really been working for me in business is my hiking adventure tour business. It's been doing great. I'm gonna mostly cover rent and my car with it at least this month, and that takes a lot of stress off trading, where I feel like more able to trade. So that's a really positive development, is putting trading more in the background where it should be. It shouldn't be the main the main thing forever. I mean, you can, but it's much better when it's a side thing and you make money in other ways. So I guess what I really want to get better at is, and stick with this, by the time you see it, hopefully I've strung up a lot of days. No trading from the phone, getting to sleep a reasonable time, and trying to follow my system better, run my stops wider, but mostly just another one is oftentimes, like, I will enter a position and then immediately close it at a loss, which is good if it's a bad trade. And there's been a lot of times that I've taken bad trades, but it's bad if it's a good trade. So there's been a lot of times recently, one, where I've taken trades that I shouldn't be in, and that's, I don't have a clear directional signal, or it's a way too late, and I realize it and it just goes against me in 5 minutes, and I'm closed. And I lose like $100, and I do this so many times. And also sometimes I do this when it's actually a good trade. I take a trade that makes sense, it goes against me, I cut it, and it's good to get out of losers. But one, I shouldn't be taking the bad trades to begin with if the system's not agreeing. And the second thing is, I'm if it's a good trade, I should stick with it even if it initially goes against me. And yeah, my fix for those is, why am I doing these things? Again, I think it's just caring too much, and wanting the dopamine, whatever, and getting off the phone. A lot of those entries happen on the phone. Usually they happen on the phone, they're more impulsive. So getting rid of the phone is helpful. But what's also helpful is, not needing as much and being busy with the tours. So I think the best thing I can do for my trading, to make more in my trading, is make more and be busier with my other businesses. So I'm really excited about the tours, trying to keep that growing, stay busy, and continue to work on myself. Getting good sleep is paramount, because any kind of mistake, usually I can fix the next day, if I'm sharp. But if I got a terrible sleep, and I made a mistake, I might not be able to fix it the next day. So good sleep, logging off early. Those are some things. I mean, again, not a lot of traders would share these things with you about themselves, issues they're having, but I'm not most traders, so there you go. And again, all the problems that I have are kind of regardless of the systems that I market. The system's fucking awesome. The problem isn't with the system, it's with me. And again, regardless of all that, I'm up. Thank God. At the moment, I'm up nicely on the month, but that can all change with the way that I'm risking, and there's still 2 weeks left in the month, so we'll see. All right, appreciate you, much love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.